We all know that the cost of variable mortgages in Ireland is a really important issue. While the rates have come down marginally in the last year or so, Irish mortgage holders are still being overcharged by comparison to other Eurozone neighbours. The average variable mortgage rate in the Eurozone is almost 2% lower than in Ireland. Now, last week, the Competition and Consumer Protection Commission highlighted the fact that only 2% of Irish mortgage holders have switched their mortgage providers over the course of the last 5 years or so. Now, if the conditions were made easier for mortgage holders to switch providers, it would create competition in the market and force banks to lower variable rates to more competitive levels. One way we could make it easier to switch is by introducing legislation. Italy is a good example of a country where this has occurred. All Italian banks must comply with this legislation. In 2015, interestingly, 32% of new mortgages in Italy were generated through consumers switching to another provider. Now, I've consistently argued that the European Commission should bring in rules to make it easier for mortgage holders to switch mortgages right the way across the European Union. We are in a single market. We have a European Central Bank which sets the main interest rate for banks. There is no reason why a mortgage holder in Ireland should not be able to switch their mortgage to avail of a lower rate elsewhere. We need to look at what the Italians have done here and the example they've given through this new legislation. By shopping around and making it easier to switch, it will bring better rates for mortgage holders and more competition to the banks in Ireland. Switching should be made a consumer right.